And welcome Grapple fans to another match on here WrestleForce TV. For the third time we've got from France, Chimera taking on Ava White. And Chimera, I think, made her point to the sound man. She never ever wants to come out to that French song Le Regrettar again, although I thought it was kind of funny. Apparently Chimera has no sense of humor. Chimera saying, if you don't respect her, she'll make you respect her.
It's time for a ladies' challenge match. These contestants you're going to see have met twice in 2021. One victory each. It's France versus the United Kingdom. Introducing them, representing France from the capital city of Brittany, the anti-conformist Chimera.
It's Ollie Peace here, shortly to be joined by the host Lee Bamber.
That is France. Let's meet England.
And both these ladies are one victory apiece as it stands. Chimera obtaining the victory in Loughton, where Ava White made her debut and impressed everyone there, including Raymond Karamlu. Excuse me, Kira, wait for the bell. Hey, that's not legal.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Despite only starting in the world of professional wrestling relatively recently, she beat Kira in 4 minutes 40 seconds last time. Ava White!
Well, Lee, you didn't even get a chance to properly introduce her before Kira was attacking her.
That was a bit quick, that, wasn't it? I mean, it all started. You can see the rivalry between these two. We mentioned they've met twice before. It's one each. So I think Kira is really rather wanting to clean this one up straight away and just prove she is the dominant female here.
Oh, but one can do that through more reasonable means than jumping your opponent before she's even gotten into the ring and hitting her with the bat. I mean, Ava White, understandably, at a horrible disadvantage, not just from that, but from having her face rammed into the steel post right there. Martin, you've got to get some control.
Well, this it is, up to the referee, and of course he could quite easily disqualify the French girl straight away for this, because when the wrestlers just doing their introduction when they're coming to the ring, I mean, it's absolute, bell hasn't even gone yet. You can't attack someone before they'd even started. As you said, Ollie, we hadn't even introduced Ava White to the Tadley crowd here at the community centre, and look at the forearms are going in. They've got the measure of each other, having met twice before. One match each, so I think Kira's just not hanging about here. She's just going to try and annihilate Ava White as soon as she possibly can.
Perhaps Kira is embarrassed that Ava White managed to beat her in just 4 minutes in their last match at the Parrington Sports Club in Harlow.
Yes.
Of course, Kira was successful in their first match in Loughton, which, as I was saying before, Kira jumped Ava White. Ava White made quite an impression, really impressed the Loughton audience, including one Raymond Karamlu. And in fact, if you were watching the Loughton show here on YouTube and you thought that guy looks a lot like the West End star Raymond Karamlu, well, that's because it was Raymond Karamlu.
And it was bizarre, isn't it? Because he loves his wrestling. He said he's been a fan for a long time, for many, many years. He's been a star of Les Miserables, Phantom of the Opera. He's back in the West End again now. But he really wanted to come and see us at Loughton and enjoy a bout of wrestling. And it was great to see him. And he did say in an email exchange with me when I thanked him for coming, he said if he was just a few years younger, he would love to have a go at wrestling.
Oh, indeed.
We'll get in touch with the promoters. Wouldn't that be a bit of a scoop?
Oh, nice escape there. And it's just as well that Ava White got out the way. Ava White with a backbreaker. Very impressive. I mean, considering what Ava White's endured, including that DDT not that long ago, the fact that she was able to just knock off that backbreaker like that.
Yeah.
Incredible tenacity. You know what? No wonder Raymond Karambu personally congratulated and tagged Ava White on Instagram. This is very impressive stuff.
Now, of course, who's going to get up before the count of 10? Doing that backbreaker has hurt Ava's back as much as Kira's, I think. Nice block. That one connected. Another block.
That did 2 right to the face. Ava White hit the ropes.
Well, she did well to duck that because that boot was coming straight for her face. Just a 2, and there really will be a very big psychological advantage to getting that 2-1 victory here. It's not just a match, it's the history now for these two. And if Ava can do it, she'll have bragging rights now to say, I've beaten you twice. And Kira is the much more experienced of the two. Because Ava's only relatively recently started, just started before COVID took over, really, and that brought to a halt a career that was blooming. Where was that going?
It looked like Ava White was looking for the neutralizer.
Oh, yeah.
And she hasn't given up. Oh, but Kira with a victory roll. Stunner by Kira Chimera. But Ava White isn't down. Ava White with a schoolgirl. Oh my gosh, she just got it. And Kira Chimera's going to be really pissed off about that one. I mean, she jumped her and took every advantage she could and was relentless in beating up Ava White.
It was 1 match each. Not anymore, it isn't. It's 2-1. The winner of this match, Ava White.
Well, props to Ava White for managing to survive that, despite being jumped before she'd even gotten inside the ring. Really hung in there.
For the loser, Kira Chimera. All right, let me put it a different way. The lady who didn't win the match is Kira Chimera. Ava White is the winner.